Hey everybody, it's Josh with Talk About Trek, and today we're going to be talking about Starfleet Academy. No, not the book series that we just finished reading. We're going to be talking about the show coming out in 2026. If you have not been following along with the news, they had the Comic Con panel yesterday in San Diego, and that's typically when they will drop some Star Trek news. Now, there's some other stuff we're going to talk about, but not today. Today, we're going to focus on Starfleet Academy. Now, I am very excited. First off, as you can see, the Doctor is coming back. One of my favorite all time Star Trek characters is returning in this series, and what a great idea, right? It ties it back to the things that we know and love, and then we'll bring the two together. And then, of course, here I've also featured Paul Giamatti. He plays what we now know is a combination of a Klingon slash Tellarite, and who will be the villain in the series, apparently. So there is some information that they've dropped here on StarTrek.com we can look at. So first off, let's look at the characters. So we have Caleb Mir, a human, Jaden Krag, or Craig, a Klingon, of course, Sam, Kasequian, not familiar with that, Darum Ramey, a Keonian, Genesis Lyth, Dar Shay, and here's a little bit more information. Zoe Steiner plays Tarima Sadal, a Betazoid and a daughter of the president of Beta Z. Of course, Robert Picardo, Tig Notaro, Oded Fair reprising his role as Admiral Vance. And I will show you guys a trailer here soon, but there's also a Klingon Jem'Hadar hybrid, which looks very cool. So, and the character that Paul Giamatti plays will be called Nus Braka. And he has an ominous past connected to one of the cadets. So with this show that basically you're going to be getting a show about, it's going to focus on these kids, right? And that's, I think, what they're trying to do is maybe bring in a new, a younger generation into Star Trek to, keep keep the love alive, keep it going. And I think they're doing a great job by, first off, adding like a great cast, right? I don't know anything about the cadets, but you've got the Doctor, then you've got Paul Giamatti, you have Holly Hunter, and then bringing back Oded Fair, and again, who knows what other surprises they have in store for us. So let's cue up the trailer here, and we will watch that together, and I will probably pause at a few points here, just to point out some things.
Chancellor of Starfleet Academy. We're all the first Academy class to return to our campus in San Francisco after more than 120 years.
Okay, first off, boom, look at that. James T. Kirk Pavilion. So there are going to be tons of little Easter eggs like this that are going to be thrown into this show. And that's one of the reasons that I'm going to enjoy watching it for sure.
For your families, some for yourselves. Together, you are the best and the brightest from across the galaxy.
Here we go. I want to just kind of another thing I want to point out: costumes and sets. I'm really excited to see the variety of different. This is set in the Discovery era, so it's going to be just a wide variety of very different uniforms, different casual Starfleet Academy things, and it's going to be interesting to see kind of everything there. And they always do such a great job with all that. So 2026 early, hopefully. Oh, wait, pause. Okay, hold on. You gotta go back on. You gotta be faster on the pause. Boom, this is really fun. So here's this little, wall of fame that they've put up with multiple names of people that are people from the series, of course. You can see Captain Demora Sulu, Peter Preston, Admiral Spock, Cedo Jaxa. That's like a deep cut, right? Julian Bashir, Commander Data, and then they have other ones that are like, let me see here, Aaron McDonald, of course, who was like I think she was like a scientific advisor on Prodigy. They have Balana Torres, Beckett Mariner, Dr. Mabanga, Kirsten Beyer, Tawny Newsome. So just again, this show is going to feature a million fun little Easter eggs like this for us to find and look at.
Like them, they'll ask you to give more of yourself.
The Doctor.
Thing you knew you had.
Maybe a little love story going on.
Dream without limitations.
I mean, the sets all look
Whatever
cool.
challenges came before today
Costumes look great.
led you to this moment.
Whoa, 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 what was that? Pause, go back.
Led you to this moment.
Look at that, that's kind of cool too. Again, tons of Easter eggs. The fate of Benjamin Sisko, emissary of the prophets. Did he die in the fire caves of Bajor? Did he live on in the Celestial Temple? Are we going to find out? I don't know. Or is this just a teaser to get us interested in it, right?
You here
Nice
now.
bench.
You weave together the future.
Oh, I like those jackets. Actually, let's rewind. Let's rewind. Boom. See, that's what I'm talking about with the costumes. Look at these cool Starfleet cadet jackets. I'm too old to wear one now, but I want one. I would look silly. Jet Reno, Tig Notaro. Oh, here we go. That was the Klingon Jem'Hadar hybrid.
No one has gone before.
I think she's the first officer of this ship, which is the USS Athena,
It is my
which is like
great
a
honor to welcome you all to
Starfleet Academy. I guess like Starfleet Academy has their own ship. Oh, I love this font too. I love that. Remind like the video game. You guys remember the Starfleet Academy games? No. Your future now enrolling. All right, so here's the thing too. I want to know what in the world is going to be the in-universe explanation for the main villain knowing the theme song of the show that he's in. I'm interested to find out. I don't know. I think it's cool though. I love it. So let's talk about what I'm excited for in Starfleet Academy. First off, number one, the Doctor. The Doctor is back, and I have to say, they brought me right in with that. Now, I like Discovery, but I don't know. I think I didn't like all of the blue uniforms, right? So I like what they've done with this now, where you obviously have the color division of of what they're doing, of their division, the division of their division. You know what I'm talking about, right? And just again, all of the costumes look great. They have a nice big physical set that I think they built somewhere that they've been filming this on, and that looks awesome as well. The Klingon character, I'm very excited to see. Because I guess from what I read, he is going to be pursuing to be a doctor. So, a very different type of Klingon character than we're used to, right? So that's going to be very interesting. The fact that the Academy has its own ship. So they're going to be going on missions, of course, obviously. And seeing how that's all going to play out, it's going to be very cool. I'm excited to see Earth and San Francisco in the future, in the Discovery future. They showed a little bit of it, I think, maybe in 1 or 2 episodes. But now we're going to get, basically a whole series based right there, which is something that we've not had, out of Star Trek. It's always been something on the move, so now we're going to be based right there at the Academy. But of course, they did have to add a ship, right? So, what else? What else is exciting? Oh, the Easter eggs. Yes, there's going to be Easter eggs galore, and I know that there are going to be secrets. They're going to be secrets. There's going to be surprises, right? There has to be surprises. There's probably just going to be 10 episodes, though. That's a shame. Give me 12. I wish there'd be 12. 12 would be better than 10. Hope it's not 8. Nah, it's probably going to be 10. I think 10 is like the standard, right? So anyway, coming in 2026. Very excited for Starfleet Academy. Um, it's going to be something that's going to hopefully bring new people into the series, but then also something that's going to give the longtime watchers something to enjoy, something to look forward to, and something that will, you know, kind of scratch that itch that we've been wanting for a while. And again, seeing the Doctor again is going to be huge. If you guys don't know, you can see the Doctor again in Star Trek Prodigy, and if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that, because that's uh, like a Voyager sequel, basically in its second season. So that's excellent. But anyway, we're talking about Starfleet Academy, and I believe we're done. So thanks for hanging out and listening. We're looking forward to this show, and I hope you are too. If you, let me know what you think in the comments below. Every time I say that, I feel very silly. But, you should do that anyway. And, of course, my friends, live long and prosper. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.